Hello, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see every one of you here. I know today is a Wednesday. Is it Wednesday or Tuesday? Today is a Wednesday afternoon. Yes, I lost track of time. Today is a Wednesday afternoon. Okay, so if you guys can hear me loud and clear, please say a hi to me in the comments so that I know everything is good and everything is well. All right. Hello, Poking. What's your name? Are you kidding me? Alex here. All right, Jack. This means Friday night no live. Have lah. So just that it has been quite some time since I last did a afternoon Facebook live. Most of the time I'm doing midnight. So today is a midday, midweek afternoon Facebook live. So I'm not sure how many of you can actually watch it right now because this is really right smack in the afternoon at 4 p.m. right now. Hello, Jessica. Hello, Tian Ling, Jeffrey, Bernard, Ching Ong, Bun Seng, Anthony, Wendy, Jeffrey, Dom, Harry, Mary, Christopher. Christopher, certainly better than midnight. But actually, midnight. Actually, there are more people viewing. Actually, every Friday night, about 200 to 300 people are watching the Facebook Live. Okay. Hello, Sparky. So, yes. So, if you're watching this recorded, thank you for tuning in. If you're watching this live right now, we have about 73 people. Do help me to like and share this Facebook Live because just want to help to get people to watch this. So today, my topic is very simple and it'll be a very short one because it's already 4 p.m. plus already. So I just want to give a quick update on what's happening in the Hong Kong market and the Chinese stock as well. All right, so just go through the very quick disclaimer first. All right, let me share my screen. You guys can see my screen, right? Siva, yes, this is a very impromptu. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys can watch it till the end. I'll keep it short and simple. Okay, so the disclaimer, right? Whatever I say right now is just for information and educational purpose. Whatever I say is not financial advice. So please do your own due diligence. Definitely not financial advice. Okay, so let's get ahead. So as I mentioned, right, something different is happening in some of the beaten down Chinese stock at the start of September. This month is the start of September, the 1st of September. All right, so what is it? Okay, what is it? Can you guys make a guess? If you guys know something different is happening, do share with me in the comments. All right, so let me know what is your view on the Chinese market as well. Okay, so before I share this session, just want to let you know that we have this Asia Trading Festival that's coming up in 9 and 10 August. All right, I'll post the link in the comments. This is over here. All right, so Asia Trading Festival, all right, do pre-register your interest right now and you'll receive a bonus report, top growth company to watch when it's ready. Actually, the report is actually ready. I'm intending to send to you guys maybe most likely early next week or so. So I'm very excited to have Prof. Chan and Lauren Templeton. So for those who don't know Prof. Chan, he's a very well-known and renowned investment expert. So before the COVID hit, he has been speaking regularly at these offline events. And after COVID hit, right, I think he rarely do talks. Okay, so I think it's the first time. I think in 2 years, I think he's speaking in Singapore, if I'm not mistaken. So he used to speak a lot, and I always respect his view. He gave a very good macro view on the stock market and the economy as well. All right, so just to give you a quick glimpse, right? So this is the report that I am going to share with you, right? If you pre-register the Asia Trading Festival. So the top 19 growth company to watch in 2021 and beyond. So it is already done already. So, I'm going to share a few. Some of these companies, right? Okay, you might know. Some of these companies you might not know, not very familiar with. Of course, the very familiar with one. Some of the criteria that I use to screen for these companies. Okay, and some of the top three you should know lah. Okay, for example, Amazon, Facebook, Nvidia. These are the three companies that most of you should know. And how about the rest of the 16 company? Okay. There are quite a number of them that you might not be aware of. Personally, I also not very familiar with them until I managed to sieve out these stocks and realize, hey, interesting stocks. I don't really know this company and the stock name as well. So if you want to really know what are these 19 growth companies, that some of the companies that not many people might be aware of, do register for this event over here, and I will send you the report once it is ready to be sent out to you guys. Let me just repost the link to you in the comments. Okay. All right, it's in the comments. Okay, so right now, anybody no answer on what's happening in the Chinese stock market. Is it? Nobody knows, is it? So let's go to the stock market right now. Okay, I think the Hong Kong market is really close already. Okay, so this is the Alibaba chart. Okay, Alibaba 9988 in the Hong Kong listed exchange. Okay, listed in Hong Kong. So at this moment in time, if you are just looking blankly at the chart, this is a naked chart, you realize that nothing seems much to change. Okay, it is still on a downtrend, like it seems so. Okay, it seems so. Okay, so how about Tencent? Tencent is 700 腾讯 on Hong Kong exchange over here. Okay, so right now, for those maybe not using indicators and such, this to the untrained eyes, this is just a downtrend and then a consolidation. All right, but something is happening to Tencent and a few of the other stocks. All right, so even also for the Hang Seng Tech ETF, right? Just a Hang Seng Tech index. So this Hang Seng Tech index over here, overall also seems that it is on a downtrend. Okay, and like starting to consolidate. So let me try to put in the indicators. Can you guys make a guess? Okay, what is happening? Any idea? Is it going to turn uptrend, or do you think that the worst is over already? Okay, so of course, I think last Friday or so, the Chinese government, the CCP, actually, mentioned that they are going to restrict the gaming in the country for children, okay, to less than 3 hours per week. Is it? I'm not sure. Per week, is it? I'm forgotten already. So whatever it is, basically they want to restrict the gaming time for the children. So this news actually didn't affect Tencent much, because so this is the bad news, but didn't really affect much. Can you see that Tencent has already stopped going down already? Okay, Tencent has already stopped going down. Of course, technically it shouldn't hurt Tencent as well, because most of these children doesn't generate revenue for Tencent. But basically, the CCP just wanted to restrict the gaming time because they find that it is unproductive and it's not good for the future of Chinese people, because everybody is just going to be sitting on the couch and play computer games, right? All right, so let me see the answer. Anthony is saying reversal. Jessica Tan going up. Jack Ting is saying trading around CPR. Really? Yes, that's the answer that I'm trying to get. Just a few of these stocks, for example, like Tencent is already above the CPR in this month already. Okay, Christopher, correction. Gerard turning uptrend. Not yet. Okay, but it is a start. So let me put in my indicator first. So for those who are new to me, I actually use the cloud indicator to determine the trend, and the pivot point and the central pivot range to determine the support and resistance zone. So let me add in my cloud and central pivot range over here. All right, for those who are just over with me right now, please give me a like and share, so that Facebook algo will pick up this thing, and next time you will see more of Market Wise Asia Facebook Live on your Facebook feed. Because if you don't engage with me, Facebook algo that you think that you don't like my content, you'll not show you my Facebook Live in the future already. So please give me a like, okay? At least give me a like. Liking is free, doesn't cost you money. Just give me a like will do, to tell Facebook, you want to see more of me in the future. All right. So this is Tencent. Okay, so can you see that, since the start of 2021, about February, it hit a high over here, okay? So price, actually turned into a downtrend. How do I know it has turned into a downtrend? Price broken below the cloud over here, signals a downtrend. And do you realize that, all this while price has been pretty firmly below the central pivot range, the CPR. So I'll just refer to CPR in short, the central pivot range over the green dotted line over here, right? The green dotted line, the green dotted line, the green dotted line. Can you see every time it hit there, reverse down, hit there, reverse down again, hit there again, reverse down again. All right, so 10 cent, okay, 10 cent. Can you see or not? Because this is the start of the month, the very first day of September, so the central pivot range will have a new readings over here. So the 3 green dotted lines is actually here. It's actually here. Can you see where is the price right now today? Is it above or below the central pivot range right now? Okay, so if you can see, okay, if you need the answer, is it above or below? Please type your answer in the comments to engage with me, right? Or else I'm just talking, I'm very boring, You engage with me, I won't bite. So do reply me. Is it above or below the central pivot range? Okay. All right, can you see? Is it above or below the central pivot range? This is a green dot right now. Okay. Yep, I saw the first answer already. Sarbajit Singh, good afternoon. Above Pauline, Brian, Jessica, Jody. Yes, this is above the central pivot range already. Okay, central pivot range already. So if you want to see the Hang Seng Tech, sorry for jumping around. The Hang Seng Tech, right? Hang Seng Tech is the whole index comprises of all the tech companies. Tech companies. Qigong is above the central pivot range. Okay, so can you see that it has always been most of the time firmly below the central pivot range also. Can you see this is the Hang Seng Tech Index below the CPR. This broken above a little bit, but resisted by the cloud, broken below and hit by the CPR again, come down again. And this time now the Hang Seng Tech, it is also above the central pivot range. Can you see over here the price over here above the central? This is the central pivot range over here, the 3 green dotted lines over here. Okay, so as the month progresses, the line will be getting clearer, but because it's the start of the month. So yep, and if you want to know what are the index constituent, right? What are the stocks that made up of this Hang Seng Tech? Okay, you can go to this aastocks.com. They mainly talk about the Asian markets, basically Hong Kong markets. I'll post the link in the comments so you guys can take a look. So for example, of course the famous one like Tencent, Alibaba, Meituan, all these are inside. Okay, so I'm not sure you can see it or not. Oops, let me try to zoom the wrong one. This is the one. Okay, can see, right? Ali Health, Kindi, BYD, Tencent, China Li Tongxing, Yingyuan Cloud, SMIC, Lenovo, Kuaishou. Okay, so these are the Xiaomi. All right, these are the few. Meituan, Kingsoft, JD Health, JD, Haier, Smart Home, Bilibili. Okay, Baidu, Baba, of course. So you can go to this site and check it out. All right, so yeah, Baba is a slightly weaker one. Okay, Baba, Juju Baba for Alibaba. It is, can you see? Is it above or below the cloud? Okay, sorry, it is below the cloud, but it is also below the central pivot range for now. So below central pivot range. So which means that for some of these Chinese stocks, especially the relatively stronger one, for example, like Tencent, Qibai. Okay, it is above the central pivot range. Does it mean that it is going to be uptrend now for the Chinese stocks? No, the answer is no. It is still downtrend, but it tells me that the downtrend is weakening. Okay, the momentum is not that strong anymore, or rather say the bearish momentum is not that strong anymore. Okay, it has to weaken already. It has weakened already. Okay, so Henry is saying the cloud is still on descent. Should we wait till it firmly tests the central pivot range? Okay, so let me try to repeat again. So normally how I view systematically is that it is still on a downtrend. If you really want it to be confirmed uptrend based on the daily time frame, to me, right, confirmation price has to break above the cloud. Okay, right now it is still on a downtrend, but the very first step that price has to do before it turn into an uptrend, price you need to be above the central pivot range first. And this is the first step that the Chinese company, some of these Chinese companies have done already. They are right now above the CPR already. Okay. The second step, it is to break above the cloud. So right now, it just tells me that, Tencent downtrend is weakening. Okay. It has the potential to reverse into an uptrend potential, but it doesn't mean that you'll break above the cloud. And it also tells me that meantime, short-term wise, okay, within the next few days to maybe to the next 1 to 2 weeks, we could see a rebound in prices. For example, price could do 10 cents could do something like this. Okay, it break out, go up over here, hit this resistance over here, and maybe we will see, and maybe it could come down again before it hit back up again. So we can see that price could ping pong around here. Either it come down or it goes up again. But I am expecting within the next few days or so, or at least the next 1 to 2 weeks, there's a probability. Again, it is probability. It doesn't mean that price will go up. All right. It could just hit higher to test the resistance. The resistance at the cloud level is somewhere around 530 Hong Kong dollars, 530 US, 530 Hong Kong dollars. So it's what I'm saying, all clear to you guys. If everything is clear, everything is good, you understand what I'm trying to say, please type OK in the comments. If you think everything's okay, please type OK in the comments. Okay. All right. So same for the Hang Seng Tech. It is the same as well. Okay. So right now we are above the cloud. Doesn't mean it's on downtrend. Price within the next 1 to 2 days or within the next 1 to 2 weeks, price could hit higher again. Okay, so that's my view over here. And for example, Meituan is 3690, 3690. 3690. Can you see also price? It is also above the central pivot range also. Okay, above over here. So, but we are hitting right at the cloud level already, the cloud resistance already. Okay, so we might face some resistance over there. Jessica Baba, it is listed in the US. So tonight we will see. Okay, tonight we will see for the US, the central pivot range will show tonight. Okay, but you can calculate but I lazy to calculate. But anyway, you tend to follow the Hong Kong market as well. So today Hong Kong for Alibaba it is up. So most likely a high chance that tonight Baba in the US will go up as well. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to say, and let me see some of the comments. Leon's net is 99 and TLT. TLT again. Are you inside already? AK is Pinduoduo is listed. PDD is listed in the US. Okay, so I suspect it is, I think, also above the central pivot range. Okay, so we should see. But right now we are also hovering near the cloud level already. Okay, so most likely I think should be above the central or somewhere around the central pivot range. Okay, so another thing I want to share with you is that if you really want to think that it is on an uptrend, either one has to do these two things. First, okay, price has to break above the. I'll go back to 10 cents now. Sorry, I'll go back to 10 cents as an example over here. 10 cents, okay, to be in a confirmed uptrend based on the daily time frame. Okay, so price has to be above the cloud, or the next month, okay, price is also above the central pivot range. So for example, right now this month it is above the CPR. Okay, price is above the CPR. Next month also price is also above the CPR. Then 2 consecutive months price is above the CPR. Then I will not safely, there's a high chance that price could reverse into an uptrend based on the daily time frame, okay? But you need to realize that you also need to take a look at the longer term time frame, the weekly time frame, for example, for Tencent. Okay, so for Tencent, it is still on a downtrend on a weekly time frame. So I'm expecting there will be a lot of overhead resistance when price is trying to climb up and up to back to the previous high. So I think it won't be a smooth journey. you will hit by resistance along the way, and price will correct, hit by resistance, come back again and rebound. So, for example, when price, go back to this area over here, like for example, maybe 550, the area somewhere around 550, about there. Okay, 550, then might hit with resistance once again. So it won't be a smooth journey. So if 550 around here right now to here, let me see. Oops, can't do. Yeah, somehow I can't use the cursor to find the percentage. Okay, over here. About maybe a 15% move, short-term wise, there could be a resistance again. So I'm expecting, don't expect price to do like this, fly up all the way, okay? A more realistic scenario would be something like this, bounce up, come back down again, ping pong, resistance sideways, goes up again, come down, then goes up again, come down, or something like this, okay? So this is what you should be expecting, or price could do something like this. Price just ping pong for a while, and make you until very sian. Then price started to move up, just like Tencent in 2019 to 2020. Can you see this period over time over here? Again, previously in 2018, price has a very huge correction. Price move up quite a bit, of course not to a previous high, and then ping pong for quite a while before price reverse back to the previous high again. So you must be prepared that price could range bound for some time. Okay, but it is a good trading opportunity if you are doing short term. I find doing a short term, be a swing trade or a position trade. Okay, so Boon Sing is asking about Ping An. Ping An, I think it's weak. Ping An is weaker. All right, Ping An is definitely weak. Okay, Ping An, it is still weak. So price, it is still below the central pivot range. Okay, but we can see that Ping An, there is a high volume over here. This candle over here, there's a high volume. So in the short term, it could mean that this could be a short-term climatic sell-off already. So all those who want to sold short-term wise could have already sold for the short-term. So we can't determine whether this will be really the low, the bottom already. Okay, we can only make an educated guess. So for me, just follow the trend. Okay, so even for the US BABA, if you have been following my Facebook Live or in my channel, right? So I actually mentioned, okay, let me see. In my Facebook Live, market-wise, the link already. Okay. All right. So this is the one, right? Okay, getting paid while waiting to buy Alibaba. You can go and search for MarketWise Asia YouTube channel over here. Okay, this is the channel. Post the link in the comments. All right. So for Baba, I actually sold a put options at $95. Okay, and I got a 288 premium while waiting to buy. And I think yesterday I just cover back my position, so I already taken profit because the premium I took was 288. Now the options price has already dropped drastically already. So I think profit about 260. Okay, I cover my position already. So the options has already lost its value quite a bit already. So I'm waiting to sell again for the Baba options again. Basically, for those who don't know options, essentially I'm selling premium. Okay, because if I sell options, I have the obligation to buy the underlying stock, which is Alibaba, Baba, if price hit $95. Okay, if price didn't hit $95, okay, then I will get to collect the premium, $288. In that case, because I already covered my position already, so I took back about 260, okay, within just a few days of work, okay, because price actually reversed back and the implied volatility actually dropped quite a bit, okay. So for those who don't understand, doesn't matter, okay. Essentially, you know, I'm just like selling insurance, okay. So if an event doesn't happen, in this case, if price doesn't hit $95, I'll just collect premium. Okay. So this is for my personal trade. So in this case, BABA, it is still not on an uptrend like the Juju BABA lah, okay, Juju BABA. Okay, so it is still downtrend. So let me see, Xiaomi 181，小米的9888不是98是百度，小米This one is the 1810 sorry, Xiaomi is 1810. Okay, Xiaomi, it is also not that strong as compared to Tencent and Meituan, for example. Okay, so yep, it is still below the central pivot range. Okay, and for JD Health 6618 also above the central pivot range for JD. Okay, can you see this is the central pivot range over here? This is above the central pivot range. Okay, this is the start. The start is a good sign. At least it tells us that the downtrend is weakening. So is everything okay? Is everything okay so far? So for those who are new to Market Wise Asia and you don't really know what I'm talking about regarding the cloud and such, right? Do watch this YouTube tutorial where I tell you how to install the cloud and the CPR indicator on TradingView. Essentially it's very simple, okay? The central pivot range is to tell me when price has the potential to change into an uptrend already. So price above CPR, above cloud generally is bullish. Again, for the first sign, price has to be above the central pivot range. Okay, so is everything good so far? Is everything good? All right, so if everything is good, type yes in the comments. So right now we have about 140 people in the room right now. If you find my information useful, do give me a like and share. If you don't want to share, doesn't matter. At least give me a like. This to tell Facebook that you enjoy my content and want to see more of me in the futures. Because if you don't engage with me, you know, Facebook algo, you think that you don't like me, and Facebook will show you lesser and lesser of our Facebook Live in the future. So do give me a like. Liking is free, doesn't cost you money. All right, so just a recap for those who are new here. All right, we have this Asia Trading Festival that's going to be happening on 9 and 10 October 2021. Prof. Chan Yen Chong will be speaking and Lauren Templeton. Okay, these are the two keynote speakers. Dr. Chan, has been a very prominent investor. Okay, investment advisor also. So he did have very good macro views on the market. It's quite some time since he last spoke on such events already. And of course, Lauren Templeton, quite famous. Okay, so she was sharing about how to value invest and such. Okay, right now we still do have the exact topic yet, but I tell you it'll be good, Okay, and pre-register now, you also receive a bonus report, the top companies to watch. Okay, actually the report as mentioned is already ready. So this is the report that I'm going to give you guys. Okay, all right, this is the report. It is all done already. Okay. So some of these company, 19 growth stocks to watch. Some of the criteria that I use. All right. Of course, a few of them, 1, 2, 3, Amazon, Facebook, Nvidia, you should be very familiar already. But there are quite a number of them where you might not be familiar. And I'm also some of them I'm not familiar with them as well. So these are the top companies that you should watch out for the rest of 2021 and beyond. Okay, so this is the let me give you the link over here. Okay, so do pre-register for this event. I will send you the report when it is ready. Okay, by next week, most likely by next week, I'll send the report. Okay, so do register for it. Any questions so far? Leon, so today I think I will not go through the all the rest of the TLT and such. So I will leave it to Friday. Is that okay for you? Okay. So let's talk about something related to the Chinese stocks, because I want to focus on Chinese stocks today. So any question on the Chinese stocks, already some Chinese counter you want me to take a look, then I can share with you guys and my 2 cents view on some of these Chinese company. Okay. Also, yeah, do register So no, do subscribe to MarketWise Telegram channel. Also, right now we have close to about 3,006 people already. I'll post the link in the comments. I'll posting the link in the comments. Okay. So if you want to get the latest updates, update on my Facebook Live and such. Okay. So do subscribe to the channel as well. James, PAX Global. PAX Global, is it a Chinese company? I'm not very sure on that. 327啊，OK，okay, James, let's take a look at the. By the way, James is also a guru. James, okay. For those who don't know, James, he runs Small Cap Asia. Okay, just a very quick shout out to James. So he runs smallcapasia.com. They talk about mainly on in long-term investing. Okay, so he also is a guru on his own right. So yep. So for PAX Global long-term wise, it is on an uptrend also. Okay, so if you want to talk about daily time frame, it is a bit noisy right now because price is also in a way ranging now. But if you really want to ask me, it is still on an uptrend. Price is above the cloud, above the CPR. All right, so it is definitely uptrend. Okay, if you want to talk about the trend-wise, simple, trend line, okay, it is hitting right smack at the trend line over here, somewhere around here, lah. Okay, so if you really want to confirm, right, okay, and price has to break above this trend over here, lah. All right, but nevertheless, trend-wise, it is a bit noisy, but it is still uptrend and positive. And if the Chinese market, Hong Kong market sentiment, it is going higher, most likely all the Chinese company will hit higher as well, because a rising tide will mostly lift all boats as well. Leon, 1072 what's this? Dongfang Electric. Wow, okay, what happened to this stocks, man, for Dongfang Electric? But by the way, I am not a expert on the Chinese stocks company. So some of these Hong Kong and Chinese stocks I'm not familiar with. So I can only tell you my perspective from the price, analysis kind of perspective. Okay, from the fundamentals, I can't really tell you. Okay, so I'm not sure what Dongfang is happening, but on the weekly time frame, okay, it is looks okay to me. All right. This is a very big bullish move on the Dongfang Electric. Right now, price is also at above the CPR this month. Okay, because price has a very huge surge. So the CPR also moved a lot higher. Can you see that price today, just hit right smack at the CPR over here. Okay, so generally this kind of upward move can be a bit hard to trade, because by then this is a very obvious impulse move up already. Then this is a flat pattern. So a lot of people can see this kind of flat pattern, bull flag pattern, bull flag. So there will be people who enter. Wow, this is a bull flag. This is a bull flag. Then they will enter somewhere around here. After they enter, then they'll get trapped already. Then price will come down. So if you really want to enter, a safer way to entry will be when it do something like this, goes up, force break, and then come back down again, something like this. Okay, at least around the CPR at the bottom range, then I think this is a good price to enter. So we have to monitor the price action first. Okay, do you guys what I'm trying to say? Okay, if you don't understand, I'll try to repeat again. Okay, this is an impulse move, very obvious. And then price do a correction, a range bound for a while, and then many people will be able to see this, in bull flag pattern. And there'll be people who enter here. After entering, then price they get trapped, and then price could come down again. So a safer way to enter is when price do something like this and come down again. Then you hunt out all the stock below here. Okay, very obvious one. So where do most people put their stock? People put their stocks here, right? Here, they exited, okay, and then price move up again. You get what I mean, right? So a safer method to entry is when price do like this, hunt out the stocks over here and then re-enter. That'll be safer lah. Okay, I hope that answer your question. Pauline, Anta Sports. Anta Sports wise, long term wise, it is still on an uptrend. Okay, so which I think this is quite a healthy correction. Can you see the previous one? It's like this. Now it's also like this. The magnitude of Anta, it is about the same. So it dropped about 20%, 25%. So right now for this, it's also dropping about 20%. So if you are based on historical performance, then this correction is actually a good move based on the weekly time frame, and then you go to daily time frame. Okay, so in fact, right now this it has done a so-called a complex pullback. Okay, so this could be a short-term bottom. All right. Of course, if you really want to confirm it, I would prefer a price to be above the central pivot range also. So right now, price it is still below the CPR also. So I prefer no price goes up, okay, and then do a pullback and then you re-enter again. If that's happened, of course, if you really want to chase, nothing wrong also, but you need to know that price could do like this. Okay, so you have to have different scenario in place. What will happen? What will most likely happen and not happen, and have your stop in place. All right. I hope that answer your question. Faith say about Tiger and Futu. Tiger wise, these two are listed in the US market. So for Tiger, I suspect price will be somewhere around the CPR tonight. I didn't really check it now today. So most likely, I believe today, most likely the Chinese and the Hong Kong stock sentiment are good. So tonight, most likely, all these Chinese company will have a rally. Most likely, will have a rally. So, yep. So we have to see whether it's above or below the CPR. So again, if it's above the CPR, yeah, it's the first sign it is bullish to me. Okay. Futu Mumu is also the same as well. Okay, you can see the price action is basically all the Chinese stock S&P almost the same kind of reaction. So they hit the low over here, start to rebound and then come back down lower and didn't break below the previous low. So this is a good sign. So almost most of the stocks are like this for Chinese companies right now. Mary, ICBC, ICBC, I always call it ICBC, ICBC, 1398. Where's the CPR? I cannot see it. I think somewhere around here, the CPR. Okay, yeah, 438. Yes, all lumped together. So yeah, it is on a downtrend for the Chinese banks, but it is also doing the same thing. Can see that price, the momentum downtrend is slowing down already, and right now price is at the central pivot range. Okay, so right now we are really just at the start of the potential reversal only. So don't kanchong, okay, don't kanchong. So there'll be more opportunity for you to enter. Just wait for a little while. It is fine because you can never catch the bottom. All right, but I need to warn you is that even though I say potential reverse, it doesn't mean that price will go to reverse in the coming days or weeks. For example, like Tencent, price could still do like this one. Price could still do like this and come down again. So don't be too quick to put all your capital into the Chinese stocks. Maybe if you really want to enter, like for example, Tencent above the CPR. Maybe you want to just enter 30%, 50% into this company. When price has confirmed above the cloud and above the CPR, then you might want to put more into it. All right, can and yes, I think that's about that. Henry, GD Auto. GD, you have a ticker 175. GD is strong. Okay. Henry, Geely is definitely stronger than the rest of the tech stocks. Okay, this is the automobile make cars one Geely Auto. So can you see over here? Perfect example of using the cloud and CPR. Perfect example. All right, for Geely Auto, price broke above the cloud uptrend. All right, go to the CPR again, act as a support, goes up, impulse move, acting as a support once again. And right now, price it is heading higher. So Geely Auto it is strong company, as in strong company based on relative strength, and also in a good sector right now. I think the automobile is heading higher recently in the Hong Kong market. Okay, and Anthony, so right today I won't talk about the US market lah. Okay, so I just want to keep it short. 43 minutes already. I want to end this pretty soon. Okay, so the last one for Leon's. Okay, 2338 WeChat Power. Oops. Okay, WeChat Power it is also strong. So while the rest of the tech companies are heading down, WeChat actually buck against the trend. You know, in fact, above the cloud, is it uptrend or downtrend? Is it above the uptrend or downtrend? Uptrend, right? You can see, price today goes up again. Right now, it is hitting right smack at the central pivot range. And actually today, this is a good potential entry, okay? Because there's a rejection move, a tail in the candle, and it's rejecting off the CPR over here, okay? Right, can you see how this cloud and CPR can make your trading decision easier? At one glance, you know whether this is uptrend. At one glance, you know whether the uptrend or downtrend is weakening or strengthening. So in this case, price above the cloud uptrend. If you put naked, nothing, then it's like, difficult for you to see, right? Is it uptrend or downtrend, or is it sideways? See, without naked chart. Okay, I know some traders advocating, clean chart, nothing on the chart, absolutely nothing, just standard support resistance lines. So I used to do that, but I realized that I cannot have a way to systematically define uptrend or downtrend. So as long as you have a way to define uptrend or downtrend, it is fine. You can use moving averages or whatever to determine uptrend or downtrend. For me, I like to use the cloud and CPR. So this is my way of determining the uptrend or downtrend. If you are using moving average, it is fine. And if working for you, it is fine. Okay. But for me, I think moving averages, there's also a headache. There are 20, 50, 200. Some say that 50 cross 200. Some say that 50 cross 150 days moving average. Some say that 20 cross 50 is an uptrend. Some say that 40 cross 100 is an uptrend. That kind of, and they are exponential moving averages and such. So it's like, which is the one that I should use? So to keep things simple for me, I just use one standard thing that I don't need to think too much on. Cloud is always standard one. I need to change the parameter and such. Use a standard one. So for cloud and CPR, above the cloud uptrend, hit the CPR, good support, buy. Something like this lah. All right. Hey, James, good to see that you registered for it already. Okay, so I think that's all for today. So I hope you guys enjoy my session today. Once again, if you enjoy my session, okay, just give me a like and share. Liking is free, doesn't cost you money. So one more shout out. So do subscribe to MarketWise Telegram channel where I always update all my stuff, news, price movers, and such. All right, I'll post the link in the Telegram in the comments. Melinda is asking, what will be ideal stop loss for 2338? Okay, Melinda, so it really depends on your time frame. Are you doing swing trading or are you doing position trading? Position trading meaning that you could hold for a few months, maybe hold for 2 months to 9 months, that kind of period, okay? Or you want to do swing trade. Swing trade meaning they'll just hold for a few days to at most 1 to 2 weeks, and then you're out of your position already. All right. So if you are looking to swing trade, okay, I think most likely for me, I'll just place it somewhere below the low of this candle, somewhere around here. Then I will put my swing goal for swing trade. All right. Then if price move up here, I will take some profit, partial profit, and trail my stop loss already. All right. If you are doing position trading because you're intending to hold for a few months, 3 months and above, you might be thinking that price could head back into the high in the next few months or so. Then you might want to put your stop maybe somewhere below the central pivot range or somewhere around the CPR over here, or below is the CPR, okay, below CPR. So at least this makes more sense, right? Because you don't want to get whipped out by the random price movement and then head back up again, and then wow, you do it, you see. Yeah, you get what I mean, right? So yeah, so it really depends on your time frame. If you're just doing short-term trading, slightly below the low, I think it is good enough already. Okay, so this is my preference. Okay, so I think that's all for today. So once again, a quick shout out, do subscribe to our MarketWise Telegram channel if you like my content, and also do pre-register for the for the Asia Trading Festival, where I give you the bonus report. It is all done and ready. Okay, so yeah, and I will send you guys next week. So thank you so much, and most likely I will see you guys again this coming Friday night for the usual late night market talk with Alex. Okay, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys again. Bye bye.